And keep going. Good. Now relax, keep going again. Good. That's where you need that cluck. Good. Pace. Weight. Cluck. Cluck. Excellent ride. Right range. Very good. Next one. Great. His balance gets low, so when the long one comes up, it's a little complicated for him to do it. You've got to give him a little help with that leg and that clutch. All right? The choice is right, the ride is not. Keep going. Good. Now keep going again. Excellent. Keep going again. Cluck. Cluck. Good. And stop straight. Good. I want you to show me the line once more, and I want you to work at the pace that's going to make the 6 work. All right? Work at the pace that's going to make the 6 work. At the first jump, regardless of distance, use your cluck so that he lands out and going forward. I want 6 strides because you're both too comfortable with 7. There's one thing I hate, it's comfortable. There are lots of things I hate. Come on. Good. Very good. All right, let's ride in here. Nice straight line. I'm going to fix this jump. Kate, tell me one thing you learned. All right, whatever you're doing, work out of your comfort zone. Good, I love that. Tell me one thing, Mary. Oh yeah, and this is, I hope this doesn't embarrass you. With your head, when you do this little thing, is that because of your hat? In between, when you're walking and stuff, you do that with your head, and I'm wondering if you're adjusting your hat. All right. Just curious, because I have a kid at home, Spencer Smith, who just won the medal. He does that with his head, and I don't know, and I was curious if it was the hat, I was going to make both of you get new hats. But I think you're just neurotic. All right, tell me something you learned. Yeah, one mistake is not great, but it's fun. We all make mistakes, that's easy. But when it's bad is when you get distracted by making a mistake, and then it becomes a second mistake, and then that becomes a third mistake. Just leave it at 1 if you can get away with it. He rushes you not only with pace, but also with line, and you didn't realize it. So what he does is he goes fast and in. If you can gently, with coordinated aids, keep him out, then he doesn't rush you. That made a big difference with him on the flat and jumping. Yeah, he has to be comfortable at all speeds. And the reason you go fast is because if you ask him to go slow, he breaks to the trot. Correct him for trotting, and then ask him to go slow again, and teach him to go slow. Make it come up and back. And it's going to take some time, and you're only going to get so much, but you're going to always be schooling them. All right, good. Tell me one more. If you're not sure if you got a reaction you didn't, you've got to figure out a way not then to get a reaction, but at that point you really want an overreaction, okay? So if you're not sure if you got a reaction you didn't, if you didn't get a reaction, you want an overreaction, be very careful when you're talking and waving your stick on a horse, because someday you're going to be on one that's sensitive to the stick, you're going to do that, and he's going to bolt, you're going to fall off the back, break your neck, and the curtains. Well, do it slower and better. We actually started with diagonal aims to prevent the cut. And then once we prevented the cut, we balanced the horse using a little bit lateral aims, coordinating your aims together. All right, but again, less words is always better, all right? The tighter the turn, the slower you go. Right, the tighter the turn, the slower you go. It's easy. If you've got a big turn, go fast. If you have a tight turn, go slow. We used the stick today to teach them about the cluck, and you all, for different reasons in different situations, needed that cluck, all right? That's great. And then if you need to get rid of your stick later, get rid of your stick. Forward's not related to speed. You can be going very fast with the horse backwards, and you can be going slow with the horse forward. Good. All right, very important with her. Stop, don't back, and then back. Great. Questions? All right, so I'm cantering on the right lead. And what's he doing? That way? Pull his head left. I'll just pull his head. I always make it, start at the beginning and make it as simple as you can. All right, if he's bent this way too much, unbend it. Now you might pull his head all the way to the left where he has to go back in, but that's more pulling his head left than it is counterbending. Counterbending is a very dangerous thing, right? I think. All right, so here's the picture that you should have in your head, right? When that horse is in the paddock and he's galloping around on the right lead, where is his head? No, not when you're riding him. All right, he's in the paddock now. Let's start going to the left. He's galloping around in the paddock in the left lead. Where is his head? Watch him. It's actually to the right. Horses go with the head to the outside, and that opens that stride, and they fly. All right? If he's galloping to the paddock, in the paddock on the right hand, I almost guarantee you his head's to the left. That's what you want to emulate. You want to pull his head to the left so everything does fall in to the right. Because that's where you want it. All right? Just watch horse and paddock. Any other questions? I hate questions. Good. No more questions. All right, very good. You guys are great.